Hello, and welcome to the Happily Ever After Dark podcast. My name is Brittany.
And my name is Tyler, and this is a show where we talk about why marriage isn't supposed to be difficult.
We always hear that marriage is hard when, in fact, we feel like it's probably one of the most easiest things we do. So today we're going to flip the script.
What happens when the sun goes down, the kids are asleep, and chaos from your daily life is settled? That's where the after dark part comes in.
So this year marks 18 years together.
18
18 years together in
years.
July 25th, and then married for 15 years. 2008 is when we met, and 2011 is when we got married.
It's just like yesterday.
We met at a carnival in 2008.
Yes, because my sisters at the time wanted to go.
Your sisters at the time, who happened to be my best friends since we were 6 years old, their parents got married. They became step siblings. We met at the carnival.
We met at a carnival.
And that was that pretty much from there.
Yep.
Been together ever since.
Yep, inseparable.
Inseparable is to say the least. Today, I was talking to the girls the other day about how it doesn't feel like that many years has gone by, 18 years, because we've been together for that long. And yeah. I still have the same group of girls. So we've been together for 18 years. So it doesn't feel like 18 years has gone by because we're just always together. So nothing has changed. You know, our jobs have changed. Our lives have changed. Where we live has changed. Well, we've been in the same house for 15 years. But everyone around us. But it doesn't feel like 18 years has passed because it's just always been us.
Yeah, we've grown up together. Like, that's the crazy part is, yeah, so much time has passed, but it doesn't feel like it. It's
I feel like that's where half of the age blindness comes from. It's like, how are we in our 30s? But we're only in our we're only 18.
We're still babies.
we're only 18. Yeah. What do you mean?
Met you just yesterday.
What do you mean we've been married 18 years? We are only 18. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So we'll be together longer than we haven't come this July, which is weird because it's like you think when your kid's life goes by so slow when you're a kid, and then it went by so fast.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
Always in such a rush to grow up. Now, just want it to last forever.
So, I mean, I would say that, of course, our life hasn't been easy.
No.
We've lost jobs. You know, we've had events that were traumatic. We've had loss.
And struggles.
We've had struggles, but it was never
alone.
We were never doing it alone. And it was never a struggle because of any mistrust we had or any miscommunication we had or anything like that. It was more personal struggles that were causing our lives to be difficult, but not necessarily our marriage to be difficult.
Yeah.
So we worked on them together, and that's kind of where it is in the end, is just together.
Yeah, it's you chose this person and to be together with them. That, like, why would you want to make it more difficult by, you know, keeping something or trying to do it yourself when you have this partner that is there for you? That's what, you know.
I feel like some days I'm like, I try to be independent and I like fool everybody around me that I'm like this independent woman. If they really knew the reality of how dependent I am of you, of like the smallest things, like I don't make my own coffee every morning.
Yeah,
before my eyes are cracked open, my first cup of coffee is waiting for me. So
have they seen the mush puddle you turn into when you walk through the front door after you've been your independent woman all day?
Yeah.
It's a simple thing. That's all. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm here for.
I always hear you're so tough, but I'm like, am I though? I don't know, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so we've been through a lot, but we've never felt like our marriage was a struggle. We never struggled in our marriage or our relationship together.
No.
We struggled with things individually. We struggled with life experiences together, but we never struggled in the relationship that we have.
No, we haven't. And I mean, yeah, personal struggles are difficult, but it shouldn't make your marriage difficult.
Because you mentioned that, like, when I walk in the door, that like I can drop my independent self and just like be a mush and be
Yeah.
like dependent, because that's what it is. It's a safe space. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be, I'm not supposed to be annoyed or afraid or walk on, thin ice.
Yeah.
When I walk in the door, when you walk in the door, we know our comfort person is going to be right just there.
Yes, they're waiting for us to comfort us if need be, or to let us vent, to just be there if that's what you need. Yeah, life is already hard. Marriage doesn't need to be hard as well.
Marriage is supposed to be the easiest, most safest place in life, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're supposed to come home to your safe, loving partner and who you feel comfortable with and can be yourself around.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to help couples cut through the noise, kind of unlearn bad relationship habits, and just, go back to the basic foundations of having an effortless love.
Yeah, it's just the simple things. You're just supposed to be there for each other. It's not to make the other person's life difficult. It's to help them grow, to see them shine, and in that turn, they will help you do the same.
Yeah, it's you always hear teamwork, 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 and not a lot of that happening. I feel like in, I don't know if it's our generation or the generation after us or even before us, because our parents, we were raised by like Gen, what are they, Gen Xers, but it's work. It was all work, working, working, working. Kids were out of sight, out of mind.
Hmm.
So we're having to flip the script now as the new adults in life. And I feel like we see a lot of people our age and younger that are constantly battling with their partner over very minimal things that I don't think partners are maliciously trying to do, but their partner thinks that they're doing it to spite them or doing it to make life harder for them. So I feel like if you cut that out and understanding my partner isn't trying to make my life harder for me or they're not trying to do something malicious, it's easier to not be angry at the small things or
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate that like growing up, you see that like the way their relationship was, our parents' relationship basically was it was a job. It was you came home from work and then you still had to work and be a partner, a parent, a whatever it was that was required. But that's not.
But they weren't doing it in a good way. Like they
No.
all sucked at it.
Yeah, no,
Like
they
both
weren't
our parents
just.
are divorced on
Yeah.
their third second marriages.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like it's one of those you kind of look back and it's like I see it as unfortunate because just from my perspective, it was yeah. Why would you want to be at a job you don't like?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a job. It's
Is it, would you say it's like a hobby? Not a hobby, but like something that you love and something that you enjoy and something that you keep wanting to do and something that you keep wanting to get better at. Like I
I
feel like
mean,
it, like comparing marriage to being a job is, I don't
that's what
know.
everybody does.
What's it everybody's? But I feel
Like that's
like
what you're always
marriage is a
told.
hobby. Honestly, it's something
Yeah,
that you love to do.
yeah. I mean,
You're doing it with somebody you love. You're doing it with your best friend.
yeah, I've always told that marriage is a job. Marriage will always be work. Like it's going to be tough. Like no, I mean, as like you said, for being a hobby, it's something that you enjoy. And yeah, you may not be great at it in the beginning, but that's why you keep doing it. You grow and you learn and you begin to glow at it and be very successful. And that's all it is. It's practice. It's learning. It's growing
Together.
together.
So I guess like why is it simple? I mean,
Why? I
that's
mean,
what like we hear a lot. It's like give me marriage advice,
well,
give me what do I do? I, we can't tell you what to do. We can't give you advice. I can tell you what we do, and you can take that with a grain of salt, what you will. All I can say, I all I can tell you is what we do in our relationship. That makes it simple. You
yeah.
can practice that. You can try it out. If it doesn't work out for you, maybe we're
Yeah,
different.
I mean, adapt it to yourself and your relationship, but also like, why do we have to tell you why it's easy? Actually, give me a real reason why it's difficult.
That's also true because a lot of what we hear. Why is it hard?
It's like
What do we
money. Why
hear?
is money hard?
Why is I don't know why money's hard. That's something that's a whole other level. We'll get it to at one point.
Why
On
is
an
going and doing things with your partner hard? Like, why is being involved with them hard? Like, that's the thing I tend to see is it's, oh, well, they're out doing this, but I want to do this. Well, okay, maybe the last time you did something for yourself, so go do something for them. Like, it's not a huge thing, and yeah, maybe next time they'll be like, oh, since we didn't do that last time, we'll do it this time.
yeah, just the compromising,
Yeah.
and making room for that always at any
Mm.
moment. And then even when there's moments where you feel like you're doing more for your, speak up.
Yeah, say
It's like,
something.
say something. That's where the communication comes from. Your partner isn't mind. They're not mind readers.
No, yeah.
There are moments, sure, where we can definitely read each other's minds from across the room. And actually, there are
Yeah.
some moments where I'm like, maybe we can read each other's minds. But there are times where we cannot read each
No.
other's minds. And we straight up just ask each other, what is going on? What's on
Yeah.
your mind? Hey, I can tell something's off.
Hmm.
And being able to respond with what's going on instead
Yeah.
of brushing it off, saying it's nothing. Sure, at one point in our lives, that wasn't a response. When we were younger, early on in
Unfortunately.
our marriage, we got married at 21. So
Yeah.
we have to remember that too, is we got married at 21 and now we're in our mid 30s and we've grown, we've learned.
Yeah.
Um, so the things we know in our 30s is not the same thing we knew in our 20s. But now people are getting married in their 30s, and we think that they know that the things we learned in our 20s, but we still see it people making it more difficult than it needs to be,
Yeah.
and not utilizing their partner as their safe space, and that the person they've chose to spend the rest of their life
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
with.
It's, I think a lot of people just make marriage more difficult than it should be because
They don't know.
they don't know and they don't
But
talk.
we hear that a lot, though. But we get told a lot that we are not the norm, that we are strange, that we are the exception to a lot of things, because we are so obsessed with each other still, because we love each other still, because we're so intimate still, because we love hanging out with each other sun up to sundown. We're the weird ones. Why are we the weird
Yeah.
ones?
Why are
That's
we?
what we're trying
Yeah.
to figure out here, is why is it weird that after 18 years we're still so obsessed with each other when
Yeah. Why is it such an oddity to see a married couple together and that they're actually in love? Like that they enjoy being around each other, that they want to do things together, that they have the want to be around the other person, to be around their partner. That it's you can almost see it when they're together. That it's like just the way they glow. I mean,
is that what
it's
people see? I'm assuming.
I would think so.
I'm guessing.
I mean that's the way I've seen it
We've
when
seen
you
it. Yeah,
yeah
for sure. We've definitely seen it with
yeah
couples. And it's nice when we do see it with other couples that it's like, wow, they're really out there. So, we're not trying to misjudge anybody. We're just trying to let people know that it can be this easy and it doesn't have to be hard.
yeah
And, small choices that you make throughout the day or in your relationship can turn into making your life simple and making your relationship more easy and having
hmm
more intimacy and having more time spent together, just by changing, these micro changes you make throughout your life and throughout conversations you have with your partner, that, you can change your marriage and your
yeah
relationship in itself if you just take these little pieces and kind of integrate it into your own life the best that you can.
yeah because like don't get me wrong, big change is great, but big change is also difficult. Whereas like little things, minor changes, minor extra things are fairly easy to do for the most part, if not absolutely incredibly easy. Just it's little things make your life a little easier and can make your partner's life a little easier.
Yeah, we hear a lot of like, things are 50-50. Not all the time, not every day.
No.
Some days you're giving 80, I'm giving 20 and vice versa. And then a lot of times it is 50-50,
Hmm.
when it comes to the bills, when it comes to the groceries, when it comes to chores, parenting, that's where
Yep.
everything is 50-50. When it comes to like taking care of one another, maybe I need a little bit more caring one day, maybe you need a little bit more caring one day, but we're always meeting in the middle.
Yeah, and that's absolutely fine. If it's if you need something a little extra one day, cool. That's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. That's what I'm here for.
And we're not
It's
keeping score. We're not
no.
keeping tally. It's never,
Yeah,
well,
there's
I did
never a
this for you
tally.
the other
Yeah.
day. It's It's just always
Yeah.
not, the limit does not exist.
No, the limit does not exist. No, there's never going to be a like a debt book or, a running tally of things that I've done for you as opposed to the things you've done for me. It's not the way it works. I mean, it's
We
like
do
we've
those things because we want to do those things
yeah,
for each other, not because we have to, or because oh, you did something for me, I got to do something for him.
yeah,
It's we want to do those things for each other to make our lives easier, to make us more happy, to you know
just to everything. I
it's
mean,
the small things, we that leads to the big things,
yep,
when the kids go to bed and lights are off and
the world is dark
the world is dark and
and we're just each other.
we're just with
Just
each
with each
other,
other,
and
yeah.
foreplay begins at the beginning of the day.
It does.
That's a one for another day. That's
Indeed.
we're going to talk about that in another episode. Speaking of other topics,
Mhm.
what we're going to continue to talk about in episodes in the future. Each one will have its own topic. I hope that eventually with social media we can have people kind of ask questions or suggest topics or things that we can talk about. We're definitely going to touch a lot about things that need some trigger warnings and things that are
Mhm.
of a mature and adult content. So, viewer, listener, beware. This is an 18 plus situation here. But we're going to talk about intimacy. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about, lots of different things
Mhm.
in everyday life that a lot of couples are afraid to talk about or need a boost or a help or a push to talk about more
Yeah,
often.
or for whatever reason have become taboo to talk about, which it shouldn't be because you're allowed to talk. Why not do it?
Yeah, I
I
think we've
mean,
been told it a lot in our life as from the generations before us, don't talk about those things.
yeah,
That's hush hush behind closed doors. So talking about those things and letting others know it's okay to talk about those things and we need to crush the taboo. So
yeah,
good
because
point.
if you don't talk about them, how do you know about them or learn from it if, you're not doing it right or, somebody else has got a different view on it, you know,
Yeah.
whatever it is. If you enjoyed our topics tonight, loved hanging out with us, go ahead and join us every week for more episodes and some other topics.
We are going to give people some homework though that we want them to work on every week. But right now, I think it's just we want you to focus on leaving the stress behind outside the bedroom door when after dark and
Hmm.
just being together and simplicity of what love can be.
Yep, just hang out with each other. That's all.
That's what you need to do this week. More time together.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Signing off.